So lately I've been embracing the concept of the Ubermensch, the Overman, which to be what appears not to be humble, but to be humble about it. It's really the kind of a humble way for me to express what I've been going through. Not going through, but like noticing. I'm not complaining. It's whatever is going on here and whatever is going on with me, it's pretty extreme. I'll just flat out say it. It's either this is my dream, and I'm creating all of it. You know how in a dream, like it just, some things, like consciously in your dream, you don't, you create, but you're not consciously doing it sometimes in your dream. But anyways, so this is either my dream, I am, or I am one of the gods here, one of the few, or I am the one. If God were to, the concept of God come to earth, it would more likely as a man, just out of decency. Now, say it were to come as a baby, another thing out of decency is, okay, it's God, so it should be fine, just come in like everyone else does. Meaning not remembering where it was before and what was going on. Say the story, the concept of the out of control freaks, would more likely try to convince it that it's just a man. And especially we start going ahead, starting to gain momentum as far as recognizing its power and abilities, then the such a group, I'm not saying this exists even, but just, we've heard stories of these out of control minions. But anyways, but such a group with that'd be monitoring the god would, make great effort to basically thwart its realization. So say if it's like, it starts getting really good at something, then like, oh shit, we gotta cut the plug on that. I've experienced, had experienced even before I started waking up. So why am I making this video? Say either one, dream, God of a few, or the one. The thing it would have the biggest problem getting over, seems, which it might have created itself, but the biggest problem could be the mental things that was taught, all the very bizarre beliefs and behaviors. And I'm going to put in the description, if anyone's interested, something I wrote kind of in regards to what I'm saying right here. And actually I might put two things, but so where to go from here? To get over these mental whatever, so I can, or if I can command it, no more of that. be in line. What's up, man? Be in line with capabilities, powers, insight. So can create something other than this. It's gotten to the point that most people, they're just deluded. Like, that's the way they appear and feel to me. It's probably just the time. So that way, like, say if an event happens, or me and other beings like me, when we decide to create something different, we won't miss them as much. Having, they're not our equal. I say after much of, trying to wake them up and treat them as equals, well, up to my life so far, and basically being persecuted by them. So yeah, like, that's one of the things, like, okay, if there are others like me, you guys aren't just, say, Ben at Vat City, Chris at Uncanny Deductions, Matt, if you guys do actually exist, at least in my world, right, which we haven't met face to face. That could be another thing too, is like we are in our own world that is similar, but we're talking through the Ethernet. So like maybe this is actually my world. Like I have a whole round flat earth, right, that I'm in charge of, and you guys are in charge of your own, maybe. I don't know. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say, for ones like me, that's one of the benefits having gone through what we've gone through, and what we've been experiencing lately, is it gives us freedom, because we see the people, the stories. That's really what's going on. It's nothing but stories. We see these people differently. They're deluded. They've upset us much when we get angry with them and shit, but like we're doing what we were trained to look out for everybody's best interest, and we put our heart out there, and we got fucking slammed for it several times, right? So now, but like with that, like, oh yeah, it sucked, but now it's like, alright, well, fuck it. Now create something different. And to do so, the limitations, that we have. Say, like, you can even realize, okay, alright, most people are just NPCs or whatever, and create something like new, like say different types of creatures, maybe different humanoids, and replace them. But out of habit, you can know something, but out of habit, the behavior it's different. Like we'll at least up to this point still behaving for like the good of all, for these deluded, empty, hollow men. Actually, I'll put that on the top of the description. The Apocalypse Now, Marlon Brando, I forget what philosopher he's reading off of, but the Hollow Men, it's good shit. But to get over the restrictions and the dismantling, so can create something more beautiful. Now, say like the concept of the one, right? Which would be very, very lonely. That's one of the things, like, it would say one God would want to do is create beings as powerful as itself. And not just like, say, where we all thought we were equal and being human, right? But I think it would be fun, like, say, create beings that just have like crazy power. They can do anything, like, you know, a bunch of X-Men or even more powerful, just flying around everywhere. And it would probably be good to still have some humans, I don't know, to awe at us, right? Or even not just awe, but there could be certain experiences, knowing them personally, but whatever the people are, being a very powerful higher being, like, I don't know. It's all about just different experiences, and everything is a story. Like, this place is like the book. How did I write before? It's the book that is like it's like always changing, including in past chapters. Those are subject to change too. There's people that possess the power to tell a story, and there's people that are possessed by the stories, and at least a decent amount of the authors or author are in the book. What's going on here? Now, I have stated before that I have seen, and actually it's been a great comfort, the image of what feels and sees like my truer self. Yeah, I could just be projecting myself into this dream computer thing. Yeah, my truer self is like more like muscular silver surfer. It's indestructible. The absence of fear. No fear. It's in this room. Like, there's a feminine presence. Like, I would be just like half. So maybe she is in me too, but she's just kind of like quiet. Usually. But I'm in this room that's like kind of, it's got all these chrome colors and it's like real smooth. And yeah, I had these sort of like gray looking beings around me. And maybe that's what it is, like, when people get like stories of like being abducted by grays, maybe that's just like the truer realm, like, bleeding through. Something else I want to say. God, I know I'm forgetting something. Anyways, yeah, having gone through a bunch of challenges, it's time to have some fun. And health, vibrant, alive experiences. And it's gonna drive me nuts. I can't think of what the other thing is, but that's all I'm gonna do for this video for right now.